Let's go, Raider Nation. What's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. The Las Vegas Raiders, they have 3 picks in the third round of the 2020 NFL Draft. And here at Chat Sports, Mitchell Renz, I'm going to walk you through every single pick. Now, before I get into pick 81, 80, 91, I do want to walk you through basically the entire day 2, which has been in a very, very eventful period. And if you're watching right now and you're excited for the Raiders draft, I want you to like this video right now because, man, I got beers, I got a roulette table, I'm hyped up, and I want you to be as hyped up with me. So start liking this video because if this video can get to 500 likes, I'm chugging a beer. Let's get this thing going. So here are the first 4 picks. You had Higgins, Pittman Jr. I was upset there. Swift, Xavier McKinney, Kyle Duggar, a player that we've talked about a lot. The Patriots went out and got him. An interesting one here, Yetur Gross-Matos, Robert Hunt, Ross Blacklock, Jonathan Taylor, Laviska Shenault, Cole Kmet out of Notre Dame, Grant Delpit, another player that we have talked about a ton here on the Raiders Report, and I will get into some of these Raider picks. I'm just walking you through round 2 right now. In fact, let's get through all these picks here. If I can get up to 500 likes before I get through all these, I'll chug 2 beers. Let's see how quick you guys are. We got 426 people watching right now. I am stoked for the Raiders' first 3 picks here of day 2. Antoine Winfield Jr., J.K. Hamler, Marlon Davidson, Darrell Taylor. A little bit of a head scratcher there. And then at pick 49 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, you saw Chase Claypool. He went off the board, another wide receiver that we like a lot. Jalen Johnson, a solid cornerback out of Utah. Trayvon Diggs out of Dallas, Cam Akers from the Rams, and then Jalen Hurts to the Philadelphia Eagles. This one was a little bit of a head-scratcher. Special shout-out to J.N. Hernandez, Jarek Johnson. I see my man Brian Armetta. He said he was first. That's right. Javi, what up, brother? I sent you all your free stuff from yesterday. A.J. Epinesa, J.K. Dobbins, and Roquan Davis at 56. Van Jefferson, a pretty interesting pick there by the Rams. You saw Ezra Cleveland. Denzel Mims slid all the way down to the New York Jets at 59. Josh Uche, he went to the New England Patriots at 60. Christian Fulton, he ended up following all the way down to pick number 61. A.J. Dillon, a running back that I was hoping the Raiders could get at 121. He went at 62 to the Packers. Willie Gay Jr. to our rival Chiefs, a player that I used to like, now not so much. Jeremy Chin, a pretty solid linebacker, safety hybrid out of Southern Illinois. Now, let's get into round 3, where we saw Logan Wilson, a player that I talked about, the Raiders potentially going out and getting Antonio Gibson, Julian Okwara, Ashton Davis at pick 68. And then at pick 69, everyone starts spamming 69. We got 187 likes. Come on, let's get some more likes on this video. I got 500 people watching. Let's get some likes. We're going to have some fun. I got some drinks ready to rock. And I want everyone to start typing 69. We got Brandon Jones, Justin Matabuke, a player I was hoping the Raiders could get, and Josh Jones. That is so far where we are at round 3 here of the 2020 NFL Draft. So if you bleed silver and black and you love the Raiders, I want you to like this video right now. I mean, what more do I got to do to tell you to all start liking this video? I mean, when I tell you I got beers, I got Smirnoff if y'all want to ice me, like, I'm ready to go, okay? So if y'all want to have some fun, I'm going to show you how we can start getting this party started. Plus, on top of that, okay, if that's not enough, because I see only 242 likes, we can get more. I got a roulette wheel. And if you guys want to know how to make me spin the roulette wheel, I'll tell you after we get to 300 likes. So come on, we got 269 right now. We're going to have some fun on today's Raiders Report, man. I can't wait. We got 3 picks in round 3 at 80, 81, and 91. We've been working a lot of hours here at Chat Sports. We got in here at 10:30 this morning. I don't think I left the studio until like 3 a.m. last night. Bottom line, I'm producing content for y'all, and I want to have a lot of fun. So we got the 300 likes, so producer Dylan is saying, hey, Mitch, let's show them what we can do today. So not only are we going to do Q&A like we normally do, okay? So the way that I want to do Q&A, I want to do it a little bit differently. I miss being able to party, and I should be in Vegas right now with a whole bunch of y'all having a good time. And unfortunately, because of the Big C, we're unable to do that. But you know what? I consider myself ruthless, and major shout out to Black Sunday for hooking me up with this awesome Ruthless t-shirt. I'm going to tell you how you're going to be able to get one of these bad boys. If you want a hat, we got you covered. So we're going to have some fun here on today's show. So if you want to get on the show, you can have me do this. $100 super chat, and I drink this entire roulette wheel, okay? everything on this roulette wheel, I drink it. $25 is 3 spins of the roulette wheel. So I'll spin it 3 times and take 3 shots of whatever they are. Man, we got like Fireball. There's pickle juice. There's lemon. There's like a whiskey shot. We got a dart gun, which basically means the producer behind the scenes, he's going to get out his dart gun. He's going to start shooting at me. But we got lemon juice. Oh my gosh, there's like hot sauce in here. All sorts of crazy stuff. And then also we got beer if you want me to chug a beer. If you want me to do a Smirnoff Ice, we're going to do that as well. So we're going to have some fun, having a good time here at the Raiders Report. And yeah, there's also a 5-hour energy in case I really need to get the juices flowing. So if you want to get your questions on the show, the way to do it is to use hashtag Raiders or to Super Chat. So if you were going to Super Chat, I'd recommend putting in that amount and telling me what you want me to do and getting your question on. So we're not just going to be doing the normal Q&A. We're going to be doing a roulette wheel. We're going to be having a little fun. We're leading up to the Raiders' third-round picks, which are at pick 80, 81, and at pick, we got Michael Pineda. Okay, how much you know about our second pick since no one saw that coming? So his name is Damon Arnette, okay? He's a cornerback out of Ohio State, and I think he kind of got pushed underneath the rug a little bit because of Jeff Okudah. And Dylan, can we show them again what we get for the Super Chats? Because I did get a $10 Super Chat. I think he's a pretty solid player, but he doesn't have a lot of upside, right? So he ran a 4.5640 at the Combine, and he battled a lot of injuries last year. But if you're looking for somebody who's kind of physical and who's scrappy, I think that's what you're going to find out and see. So, Dylan, we got a $10 Super Chat, which means it's time to spin the roulette wheel. So, if you guys can hear it, I'm going to spin this. And, oh boy. Okay, so we're at 34, which is, oh God. All right, for all y'all that don't know me, I do not like vodka whatsoever. This is vodka, so we're getting the show off started right. So cheers to the nation. If y'all are over, I don't know, 21, have a drink with me. If you're not, maybe get out some apple juice. Today's going to be a fun show. So cheers to y'all. Ugh. I don't like vodka. If we're ever at a tailgate, don't offer me vodka. I can do Patron, I can do tequila. Don't offer me vodka. That's all I ask, because if I start drinking vodka, I get pretty reckless. So we do have a sponsor on today's show. I do want to be serious here for a second. Special shout out to Black Sunday. They not only hooked me up with the t-shirt, but they were like, you know what? Let's hook up the nation a little bit too. So I have a bandana here, and if y'all want a bandana, okay, this is what you got to do. You got to go give me a follow on Instagram right now at MitchellRens365. So this is what it looks like in the full. You guys can see it. Looks pretty dope. So shout out to Black Sunday. So basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to give out a bandana to one of the people that follow me on Instagram. And I gave out a bandana yesterday. I gave out a t-shirt yesterday. We're just kind of waiting for some of these Raider picks to build up. So if you want a chance to get a bandana from Black Sunday, all you got to do, give me a follow on Instagram and start spamming Black Sunday in the comment section, okay? So I'm going to go on IG. I'm going to give some shout-outs to some people. That way I know producer Dylan can hear these people. I got IT McKev, King Higgins 24, Haha Raul, Most_Def Jeff. I got Moises Miscalarone, Joey Zavala. Let me refresh my phone. Give me a sec. I got Creature Feature, It's Mikey Stumbling Upward, Mr. Rombato Moto, and then Views of a King. So I think right now I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to refresh everything. I see Raider 508. I see Gus Bus. I see somebody typing BS. No, you got to type Black Sunday. Got to type Black Sunday. So, one more time, okay? The very next person that follows me on Instagram, you are going to win this bandana from Black Sunday. So, at the count of 5, I'm going to refresh my phone. Whoever is at the very, very top of that list, you're going to win. You ready? Refreshed. I'm taking a screenshot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but Jonathan Trujillo, I don't know if you can see it. I know. So, Jonathan, you're the winner. So, I want you to message me, Jonathan Trujillo. Message me on Instagram. I took a screenshot. I'll get you a bandana. Okay. We got a lot of super chats coming in. Okay, I see you. I see you. We got another one coming in. Do you see the Raiders trading down with any of our third-round picks? Love you, Mitch. That one's from Sean Forbes. Sean, much love to you. Shout out to the family. Tell everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. And, yeah, let me spin the wheel. spinning the wheel. So for me, I don't see the Raiders moving down any of their third-round picks, honestly. Now, if a team really wants to trade up and wants to take either pick 81, I'd be okay with getting a few extra picks because you got to remember, the Raiders, they only have pick, 121 and 159. So that's no sixth-rounders, which I'm okay with, and no seventh-rounders. But if we're really still trying to build some pieces, we're trying to put some extra pieces together, I'm okay with that. So Sean Forbes threw together a $10 super chat. It landed on this. Oh, boy. So it's actually the dart gun. So if you can hear me back there, producer Brett, dart gun. So basically what happens now is there's darts, okay, which you guys can see here. Oh, my God, they're green. I didn't even think of that. All right, so they look clear. That's funny as hell. Basically what's going to happen now is for the next minute or so, I'm going to be getting shot at by darts, and I'm still going to try to answer questions. So make sure that you're using #Raiders. Oh, God, in the comments section. They're green, though, Brett. They're green, so you can't see them. Okay, let's go to the next one here is from Keith Kalinsky. Hey, Mitch, I want a bandana. I just signed on, and I want to know what you think about the Raiders' pick so far. I really liked Henry Ruggs. Was excited about the Henry Ruggs pick. I did think it was a little bit of a reach for Damon Arnette. However, I think that we've seen. Jeez. Can somebody open it? Can you open this beer for me? I need a pop top. I need a thing. God damn it. I do like the pick so far, honestly. I like Henry Ruggs, right? We needed speed. We added speed to the outside. That's a big-time win. Now, the Damon Arnette pick, again, is a little bit of a reach. It is, and it reminds me a lot of Cleveland Ferrell. Cleveland Ferrell was a great player. I just don't think I would have taken him at pick number 4. And Damon Arnette, again, is a solid player, but I don't personally think that I would have taken him at 19. However, we filled our two biggest needs, wide receiver, and we filled cornerback. Two big needs for this team, and hopefully they ultimately end up pretty well. If you guys want to say hello to producer James, start typing James in the comments section. Okay, $20 super chat from Keith. I got you. If you guys want me to keep drinking, having a good time, that's what you're going to have to do. 25 is 3 spins on the roulette wheel. $100, I drink the entire roulette wheel. $20 for a beer chug. $10 for one roulette spin. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Keith, my man. Next time I'm in San Diego, I'm hitting you up. Another super chat from Alex. What up, brother? With Green Agency, free agency, got you, and the 2 picks so far, what do you predict for our season? I think we're a 10-win football team. I think we need to stay healthy. I'm very curious to see what we do today, right? Because Mike Mayock said it himself. Day 3, day 2 is just as important as day 1. We need to go out and find depth, and I still think we need to go out and find, I don't know if we'll ever find a Max Crosby, but I actually wouldn't be upset if we did. All right, my man, Alex, much appreciated. Brett McDonald, if you want your questions here on the show, use #Raiders, or you can super chat. And when you super chat, ask me a question, but also make me do something, okay? Just you got to tell me what you want. PP poo poo. That's what you put your super chat as. Caleb, what up, brother? What about Claypool? Just kidding. JK about Claypool. Yeah, so he's been saying that we're going to get Claypool. Hey, he went number 49 overall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe. So he was a super talented receiver out of Notre Dame. Obviously had a great combine, but he was still pretty raw to me. I'm curious to see what this team ends up doing. I'm hoping that we do still go out and add a lot of pieces on defense. If you saw my show that I did yesterday, I had some predictions of where I thought the Raiders could potentially go. So we'll see how that goes. I appreciate all the follows I got. I actually just crossed 13K, so shout out to all y'all who just gave me a follow. I do a lot of shows here on the Raiders Report. And in fact, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I would actually greatly, greatly appreciate that. So we got, 1,000 people watching us live right now on YouTube. I got 396 likes. For those of you that maybe have never heard of the Raiders Report before, that's all good. I get it. The YouTube, it's new to some people. We're an interactive YouTube channel, okay? And Dylan's saying this. If we can get to 1,000 likes, by the time the Raiders pick, he's going to come on here and he's going to chug a beer. So producer Dylan just said to me, if we can get to 1,000 likes before the Raiders pick at 80, we're at 77. He's going to come on the show and he's going to chug a beer. because I'll be honest, I've been at this for a while. Okay. I see another super chat from Jack. He says 80 is going to be Bryce Hall, 81 is Zach Moss, and 91 is Colin Johnson. Colin Johnson, a receiver out of Texas. Zach Moss, a running back out of Utah. I am a little bit worried about his knees. Bryce Hall, cornerback out of Virginia. You guys know that I'm a big fan of him. I do see another $20 super chat. So, Dylan, show the super chat explainer. When you challenge me with a $20 super chat, that means I'm chugging a beer. So how about this? I'll let you guys pick. Type C for Corona, or I want you to type S for Smirnoff, because those are your options. Do you want me to drink the Corona, or do you want me to drink the Smirnoff? So type S for Smirnoff, type C for Corona. So, Jack, one of my most loyal watchers, my man. I would like Bryce Hall. I think he's a shutdown corner. Colin Johnson is a pretty solid wide receiver out of Texas. And then Zach Moss. I just said with the knees. Okay, Gio, you ready? You ready? What did the votes come in as? I didn't even see. Oh, my God, we got another one in there? Whew. Okay, we got to hurry. All right, looks like I'm going with Corona. You got it. Oh, my God, I can't. Guys, I need like a bottle opener. Whatever, we're going Smirnoff. Dylan, if you could get me a bottle opener, tell somebody to can you just get me a bottle opener? Yeah, I can't do it. Not on those tables. All right, you ready, Gio? If you're over 21, let's get it. Pretty good chance I'm rolling out of here tonight. Who? Gus, my man. Gio, appreciate you. Okay, so I got Gus Gare. He says, Mitch, there's another Max Crosby in the draft. Wickless looks a lot like Max did in college. Great bend from the edge. Put on another 25 pounds, and he could be a steal in the fourth. Love the show, and drink up. So, unfortunately, we couldn't get you on screen, Gus. We kind of glitched, to be honest. So, you wanted 3 spins. So, basically, here's the roulette wheel. There's darts. There's a 5-hour energy on here. It's filled with vodka, whiskey, Fireball, hot sauce, Jameson pickleback drinks, and lemon juice, and all sorts of nastiness. So, to make this go a little bit quicker, wherever this lands, I'm going to take the 3 closest drinks to that. Oh, boy. All right, so that's tequila. That's good. Oh, boy. This is box wine. Okay. And, oh, Lord. Oh, that's Fireball. Christ, you guys are going to kill me. Okay, here we go. If you're over 21, take one with me. So, we'll go tequila first. Oh, God. I will admit, they're like half shots because I wanted to be able to live here. Box wine. Oh, my God, that was worse than tequila. How do y'all drink box wine? And Fireball. Oh, that's not good. All right. NFL draft in Vegas, right? We're not in Vegas, so I'm trying to bring Vegas to you. We're going to have a good time. All right, let's get back into some of these questions now. Come on. Use hashtag Raiders, or you guys can use hashtag... Oh, wait, no. Hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat. I'm starting to show my color a little bit here. If you want to have someone else take a drink, okay. I see you. If you guys want Dylan to come on, y'all let me know. We got 1,200 people watching. Robert, what up, brother? What's our next biggest need? For me personally, I will still put a need at cornerback, right? Because I like Damon Arnette, but I still think cornerback is a need for us. I do think we address the wide receiver position going out in Henry Ruggs. However, I wouldn't be upset if we got another wide receiver at the position. Plus, I don't think quarterback's a need for us. I would basically kept that up there in case Jalen Hurts slid down. Also, Anthony Gordon, I think, is a potential option in round 5. But I think defensive tackle is a need for us right now, especially if we do move on from P.J. Hall. It'll be interesting to see what happens also at linebacker. I think running back, some major needs for us, though. Okay, so what's the Raiders' biggest need? Throw it in the comments section below. What's the Raiders' biggest need? I think you could throw in safety if we want to add some depth. I think linebacker is definitely up there. I think cornerback is still a major need for me. So, like, when I did my video yesterday, I had a defensive tackle, a linebacker, and a cornerback in my round 3 mock draft. So, we'll see what happens. So, Another $10 super chat, which is what? One spin, right? Okay, Chance Raiders like Charles Woodson. You ready? All right, so guys, basically, I don't want to scream because we do have another production on the other side. So every single time that I say Raiders, okay, I want you to type Raiders. I want you to pretend that we're in Vegas. I want you to pretend that the Raiders are just about on the clock because, oh my Lord, we would be so close to being on the clock right now, okay? What I want you to do is start typing Raiders. Ready? Raiders! You can hear Dylan in the back. Raiders! Throw up the O. Throw up the O. Give me a Charles Woodson O. Give it to me. Start typing O's. Man, I can't wait for the season to start. Can't wait. Can you tell? I got my Josh Jacobs t-shirt on. Thanks to Black Sunday. If you guys want this 28 jersey shirt, wow, I keep saying jersey. It's not good. See what these drinks are doing to me? So for only $19.99, you can go to chatsports.com/BlackSunday28, okay? But when you go there, make sure that you use promo code DRAFT20. You're going to save 20%. So if this is the t-shirt that you want, go to the link below, chatsports.com/BlackSunday28. So let's get back into some of these questions. We got 1,300 people watching. If you want producer Dylan to come on the show and chug a beer, we got to get to 1,000 likes. That's what he told me. 1,000 likes. Okay? 1,000 likes. So this is a super chat menu for $100. I'll drink my entire roulette wheel. For $25, it's 3 spins of the wheel. For $20, I chug a beer, or smearing off ice in this case. And then for $10, I spin the roulette wheel. Who? James Perez, major shout out to you, my man. Appreciate you. He sent in a $1.99 super chat. So James Perez, much, much appreciated, my man. All right, so let's use hashtag Raiders. Let's get some questions going in here. The Raiders are getting close to being on the clock. They are getting close because the Falcons, they just took Matt Hennessy. What a name. What a name. So right now, the New York Jets, they are on the clock, which means the Raiders, they're on deck, but they got back-to-back picks. I'm starting to get nervous, man. Starting to get nervous. So how about instead of biggest need, how about this, Dylan? Let's go to predict the pick. I want you all to predict who the Raiders are going to draft at number 80, okay? I know we got a lot of needs for me, some players that I think that could potentially go. I would like to see Malik Harrison personally. I think he's a pretty solid linebacker out of Ohio State. If you're going to go wide receiver, you got some other options. Now, here are Tom Downey's best available players. He's got Neville Gallimore, who I do like out of Oklahoma at the defensive line. Terrell Lewis, edge rusher out of Alabama. You got Bryce Hall, a player that I've talked about a ton out of Virginia. Jordan Elliott, a defensive lineman from Missouri. Let's keep it rolling here on Downey's best available. Curtis Weaver out of Boise State, another player that I'd be very, very happy with. Adam Troutman, tight end from Dayton. Don't really think that's a major need. Akeem Davis-Gaither. Give me some of him. And then Lucas Niang, offensive tackle from TCU. Out of all those names, I mean, if you could give me Akeem Davis-Gaither or Curtis Weaver, I think out of all those, I'd be typing my 7 right now for Akeem Davis. Well, let's keep it going here. I like Bradley and I. You guys know that I like Amik Robertson. Cameron Dantzler, another cornerback out of Mississippi State. I'll be curious to see where they go. So the Jets are on the clock. I'm nervous. So come on, let's get this like. I said if we get to 1,000 likes before the Raiders pick, producer Dylan's taking a drink. L. Felder says, I think we go linebacker. Let me know who, because if we do, I kind of want either Gaither or I want Malik Harrison. Misty Williamson, what up, girl? Hall or Harrison? Type H. I think if it's between Bryce Hall or Harrison, I would actually lean Malik Harrison because I think he's a little bit better of a player. Yes, he's a little bit more one-dimensional, but for me, I want a middle linebacker, and I think he kind of fill that Vontaze Burfict type role. Let's go to William. And everyone tell William what he needs to do. William, get a picture. We got Gallimore and Dantzler. Yeah, I'd probably go Gallimore. Actually, I don't know. I like Dantzler. He's physical. Let's go to Raider J. What up, Raider J? Donovan Peoples-Jones at 80, Amik Robertson at 81, and Zach Moss at 91. I think out of all of those, I would like the Robertson pick the most, the cornerback out of Louisiana Tech. My only thing with Donovan Peoples-Jones is like 5-star recruit from Michigan. He's got all the talent in the world, but he can't put it together. That's not really what I want. And then Zach Moss out of Utah. He's a good running back, but I think you can get some extra value a little bit later on. Isaac Zepeda, he says go with Amik Robertson. Okay. So the Jets, they're going to select defensive end Jabari Zuniga, which now means the Las Vegas Raiders, they are on the clock with back-to-back picks. So who will the Raiders draft at pick 80? Oh, my God, I'm getting nervous. So we're going to keep this up, okay? We're going to keep this up. And if you guys want me to, I don't know, take a drink, or if you guys want me to do something, remember the Super Chat wheel. It's $10 for one spin, $25 for 3 spins, $100 for I drink everything on the wheel and basically go unconscious. So there's that. Or $20 is Corona and Smirnoff. So if you guys want to have some fun while we wait for the pick, that's all good. Let's go to John Harley 420. Thoughts on running back Jason Huntley from New Mexico in the 3rd or 5th round pick, baffled by the 19th pick. Yeah, I was pretty surprised by the Damon Arnette pick. I'm not going to act like I wasn't. And I think the one great thing I love about when you're live is you can't really hide anything. So when something happens, you guys can see my instant reaction to actually taking on to something. So I was surprised by the Arnette pick. Am I hoping that we can turn him into a very good cornerback? Yes, I am. And I actually hope that by him playing next to a player like Trayvon Mullen, who is very, very sound fundamentally, can really get the best out of Arnette. We'll see what happens, but he is no doubt a tough-nosed dude. So we'll see what ends up happening. But Jason Huntley, honestly, I'm not too crazy about him, and I'll just be honest. So if you guys want a super chat, $100 for the entire wheel. What's up? So Fuzzy Gaming just sent in a $10 super chat. I'd like to see Hall, Troy Dye, and Anai Jennings. Okay, so $10. I didn't see it, so shout out to Dylan. Y'all are trying to get me. Oh, boy. Yo, guys, this is getting out of hand. So this is, oh, God. If you guys don't know me, I don't really like super spicy things. I thought I could handle spicy, honestly, until I moved down to Texas and I met some, authentic Mexican people who cooked up some food. My girlfriend, she's Latina, and she makes some spicy ass food. But this is what's known as an El Diablo shot. So it's tequila and hot sauce. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's this one's not gonna go down well. So cheers to y'all. Appreciate you. Oh man. Oh, El Diablo. El Diablo. Okay. Wow, this is the Raiders pick is in. Y'all ready for this one? I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I am going to tell you it's a wide receiver. It's a pretty interesting pick here for the Raiders, so continue to get your questions in here. Y'all might be a little bit surprised here for the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, they go Lynn Bowden Jr. from Kentucky. Now, I've talked about Lynn Bowden a few times here. He was a player that I featured on my sleeper pick here for the Raiders. And honestly, he is an incredible, and let me phrase this again, an incredible special teams player. 5 punt return touchdowns here from Kentucky. But if you're looking for somebody who is just an overall great athlete, this is what Lynn Bowden Jr. is going to be able to bring, right? Now, I don't know how much of an impact he's going to be able to bring to us on a, let's say, NFL basis. But he's probably going to be a slot receiver, so he's probably going to compete, honestly, with Hunter Renfrow, because when he gets the ball in his hands, he makes things happen, okay? Go watch his highlight film, because it's spectacular, especially what he can do in the return game. Y'all remember Dwayne Harris, right? Dwayne Harris never really, let's say, lived up to being a spectacular receiver, but Dwayne Harris was a special teams dude, a special teams god, where when he showed up, he touched the ball, he was special. Now, I don't want to throw out the comparison of a Devin Hester, but let me just say this right now. Lynn Bowden Jr. is a player, when he touches the football, things happen. So I'm very, very intrigued by the fact that the Raiders went Lynn Bowden Jr. and Henry Ruggs. 2 players where if you throw quick slants to them, get the ball in their hands quick, they can make a lot of things happen. This is a great pick here for this offense. This is a great pick for Derek Carr. This is a great pick, I'm telling you right now, for this Las Vegas Raiders team. So, grade the pick. At number 80, A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give this a B+, A-. And the reason why I say that is because when I look at exact fit for this team, this is a great, great fit. And then if you're looking for a special teams player, right? One of the reasons why the Raiders went out and got Jeff Heath, I know a lot of y'all were like, Mitch, why did we do it? But he's a good player in special teams. If you want an NFL comp for Lynn Bowden Jr., I don't want to make you the comparison because it's a Kentucky one, but he reminds me a lot of a Randall Cobb. When Randall Cobb came out of Kentucky, he was a special teams player. When he went to the Green Bay Packers, special teams player. So with this one, it's pretty solid here for Lynn Bowden Jr. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty ruthless, and I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Black Sunday, okay? Shout out to Black Sunday, and if y'all want this t-shirt, go to chatsports.com/BlackSunday28. But when you go there, okay, use promo code DRAFT20 to save 20%. It's only $19.99. But let me make this clear. This offer is only valid during the NFL draft. So go ahead. Go to chatsports.com/BlackSunday28. I'll put it in the comments section. I'll put it in the description as well. Go ahead, rep the shirt, and major shout out to Black Sunday. So, Raiders are on the clock again. Here we go. Predict the pick. The pick is already in. Oh, man. So he will play wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. No, I don't think that. We got another $10 super chat from Lexington, Kentucky. Lynn Bowden is the real deal. He will be great for us. Dan, totally agree with you, and I will honor your super chat right after the Raiders make this pick, okay? Right after the Raiders make this pick. Pick number 81 is brought to you by Black Sunday, and the Raiders have gone with another wide receiver, Bryan Edwards, out of South Carolina. So if you watched my show yesterday about some potential targets the Raiders could go out and get in round 3, Bryan Edwards was one of those players. So the producers are in my ear right now. The Raiders could potentially play him at running back to start his career. So that is a very interesting note there. So that one is per Ian Rappaport. So with the Raiders going out and getting Lynn Bowden, okay, this is more Lynn Bowden, by the way. They are going to try to play him out at running back. That is per Ian Rappaport, okay? So at pick 80, Lynn Bowden could be a running back per Rappaport. But then the Raiders go with Bryan Edwards at 81. So you're looking for a bigger receiver. I said that if you can't get Chase Claypool, I said if you can't get Michael Pittman Jr., then maybe you go out and get Bryan Edwards out of South Carolina, who is at 6'2", who is 212 pounds. Now, he's a big vertical player who I think could really help out this team, especially in the red zone. You can see the numbers there. He's not a freak athlete, but if you are looking for a player who can help you in the red zone, which is a major need for this team, I mean, Bryan Edwards is very interesting. So you pair up Edwards and Lynn Bowden, because Lynn Bowden, apparently they're going to try him out at running back first, and then you put Bryan Edwards at wide receiver. You address two needs right now on the offense, and I am very intrigued on what this team is going to end up doing. Very interested to see what this team ends up doing at pick number 91. This is not much of a curveball, but the fact that they're going to try to put Bowden at running back, I do think is a pretty interesting aspect here. So let's bring up this question right now. I want you guys to let me know. Okay? What is your one-word reaction to the Raiders drafting Bryan Edwards at number 81 overall? So let me know what you guys think about Bryan Edwards at number 81 overall. Throw it in the comments section below. One-word reaction to the Raiders picking Bryan Edwards at 81. So it's interesting. So the fact that now Edwards is going to play with Henry Ruggs, I actually think it's going to be Henry Ruggs at number 1, Tyrell Williams at number 2. I still think that Hunter Renfrow is going to have a little bit of an edge at the slot position. However, it does make me scratch my head a little bit with the pick of Nelson Agholor, because I think Lynn Bowden's going to be able to come in and kind of be a little bit more of a solid player in terms of special teams than Nelson Agholor. I'll be very interested. So we can see what ends up happening. So give me your one-word reaction to the Raiders pick, okay? Throw it in the comments section below. We got 2,000 people here watching us live on the Raiders Report, and I bet not all of you are subscribed to the channel. So if you're a diehard fan, if you just bleed silver and black, I want you to subscribe to the channel, okay? So click the sub button, and if you're already subscribed, you can see the link below, youtube.com/Raiders Report. I'm asking, okay? I would very, very much appreciate it if you send it to every single Raider fan that you know and had them to subscribe. We have a lot of fun here on the channel, and I'm going to honor all the super chats. So I see one coming in. I'm spinning the roulette wheel. My man Dan Griggs sent in a $10 super chat, which means I'm sharing this one. It's, I don't know if you guys know what a Jameson Pickleback is. Jameson Pickleback, cheers to you. Oh, boy. I don't like Jameson Picklebacks. But we also release a ton of videos on VOD. Turn on your notifications. So basically what happens is, as soon as the Raiders pick somebody, or as soon as we release a video, you get an update on your phone. And all you got to do is cross that, and you got the pick. Sound good? Okay. So much love to y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Raiders Report. At pick number 80, the Raiders took Lynn Bowden Jr., wide receiver out of Kentucky. But according to Ian Rappaport, they are also going to play him at running back to start, and he will play a little bit of wide receiver as well. It's interesting because we knew that the Raiders were connected to some running backs, and they wanted to be able to keep Josh Jacobs fresh. You go out, you get a player like Bowden, who is an absolute athletic freak. When every single time he touches the football, he can take it to the house. But his real value, I think, really comes as a returner, where he had 5 touchdowns this past year at Kentucky. My comp for him, honestly, is Randall Cobb. I think that comp is absolutely perfect for him, not just because he's out of Kentucky, but when Randall Cobb came out, he was a returner and he was a slot receiver. When I see a lot of the moves that the Raiders are doing, they are building around Derek Carr, point blank. So if there are any more Derek Carr rumors out there, I'm going to get really frustrated because you go out, you get Henry Ruggs, okay, who's going to help Derek underneath with short slant routes. You're going to then add Lynn Bowden Jr., who is going to be able to help Derek Carr as well. And then at pick 81, you double down at receiver and go out and get Bryan Edwards out of South Carolina. And for all of you that know, I've talked about Bryan Edwards a ton here on this show because I said if Michael Pittman Jr. is not on the board, and I said if a player like Chase Claypool's not on the board, you could see the Raiders go out and get Bryan Edwards. And it's been 2 straight weeks, and Bryan Edwards has made the show 2 straight times. So, Bryan, my man, if you want to come on the Raiders Report, and Lynn, you know what? If you want to come on the show, y'all let me know. Hit me up at Mitchell Renz 365. I know Raider Nation would absolutely love to see you guys come on here. So, we're about the people, and I'm curious which pick that y'all like more. So, I want you to type 80 or I want you to type 81. And I want you to be honest with me, okay? I want you to let me know which pick you like more. So, I'm going to go here on YouTube, and we're going to give some shout-outs here to some of the people that are watching. Somebody said both. Yes, I like both picks too, honestly. But I want you to pick. It's pretty mixed. Somebody said wide receiver. Who said wide receiver? Her own fall time? My man. All right, so we got Jack Bishop says 80. Raider J says 81. Noah Sanchez says 81. Keon Lamb says 80. I mean, this is pretty split right now, and I like it. Come on, 2,000 people. I want producer Dylan to come on the show, and I want producer Dylan to chug a beer. So once we get to 1,000 likes, producer Dylan is coming on here, and he's chugging a beer. So we got 810 now. I mean, if everyone watching likes the video, I mean, it's pretty easy, right? Come on, like the video. Let's get Dylan here up on screen. Let's make him chug a beer. And honestly, I don't have a bottle opener. I'm going to make Dylan open this up with his teeth. So if that's something y'all want to see, let's get to 1,000 likes. We got 863. Come on. Like the video. Okay? Once you guys like the video. Oh, wait, hang on, Dylan. Before we go to that, I did get something from Jonathan O. With all the new wide receivers, what veteran wide receivers are going to get cut? I think a player that keep in mind to get cut, Marcel Aitman is definitely up there. I like Keelan Doss, but I think he could be on his way out. I know we already just went out and got Nelson Aguilar, but I also think Zay Jones, because if you cut Zay Jones, you can end up saving $1.4 million. And then shout out to the guy who just gave me the $10, Jonathan O. Once Dylan comes on here, once we get to 1,000, he's going to take a shot and he's going to chug a beer. Let's go to our sponsor, Black Sunday, who sponsored pick 80 and pick 81. And if you want to wear the t-shirt that this man has, now, unfortunately, this man doesn't come with a t-shirt, but if you want the nation versus everybody, and you know what I love about this shirt? This is 100% the truth, because if you're a diehard fan, if you bleed silver and black, you 100% know that it is the nation versus everyone. And I actually got super upset the other day when somebody here in Dallas said Cowboys Nation. I almost threw up in my mouth because there is only one nation. And if you want to rep this t-shirt, go to chatsports.com/BlackSundayVS, okay? Chatsports.com/BlackSundayVS. But use promo code DRAFT20, save 20%. I'm going to be showing all sorts of t-shirts, all sorts of bandanas on today's show. They are all from Black Sunday. But if you want this one, go to in the description, go in the comments section, get yourself set up. I'll say it one more time. Chatsports.com/BlackSundayVS. Okay. We're also live on our main Chat Sports channel, where I do want to humbly brag here and say that we were live yesterday. We were the #1 most watched draft coverage, close to 1 million views. We beat NFL, Bleacher Report. We beat PFF, absolutely crushed them. But I do want to say thank you to all y'all, and I hope you join us tomorrow for our Saturday coverage starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So please, 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 I know it's early for some of you on the West Coast, but I hope you're tuned in, and I hope you see who the Raiders pick in round 4 and at round 5. So please subscribe to our channel, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. What's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Use hashtag Raiders, get your questions featured on air, or I want you to super chat. And when we're super chatting, we're having some fun. I said on the live video, once we hit 1,000 likes, producer Dylan, he's going to end up chugging a beer. And I do want to give another shout out that he says, I like this video. This one's from Aurelio. Much love. We hit 1K. Really? We hit 1K. I'm seeing 995. You know what? Dylan's telling me we hit 1K. So Dylan's going to take a shot here. Oh, see, somebody also paid $10 to spin the roulette wheel, which means you're taking a shot. So you get this beer and this shot, vodka. You ready? Come on. Everyone say hi to Dylan. Start typing hi to Dylan. Type Dylan. Let's go.
I don't like vodka, bro.
I know you don't.
Woo!
Come on. Here we go. Take it.
All right. Hey, cheers to Raider Nation. Cheers to Raider Nation, baby.
Let's go. Take it. Okay. Beer. So we don't have any bottle openers, so Dylan's from Texas. Oh, my God. I don't know if you heard our other boss. He's like, don't do that, Dylan. So, Dylan, if I had a beer drinking team, Dylan would definitely be on it. So, we're going to be in Vegas soon. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be having a good time. So, appreciate y'all. We hit 1,000 likes. Once we hit 2,000 likes, guess what? We'll do it again. So, I don't know where that bottle fell, but we might have to refill this roulette wheel. We're getting thin. We're getting thin. So far, the shots that have been taken on today's show, I don't know if y'all can see that. There's been a few. There's been a few. So, again, if you guys want to get your questions here on the show, make sure you guys super chat, or you can use hashtag Raiders. If you do super chat, $100, I'll drink the entire roulette wheel. $25 is 3 spins, so that's 3 shots. $20 is I chug a beer, and then $10 is I'll just spin the roulette wheel once. So on the roulette wheel, there's like pickle juice, lemon juice, tomato juice, there's whiskey, there's vodka, tequila, all sorts of different crazy stuff. So we're just trying to have a good time. The Raiders do have another pick at 91, so we will see what ends up happening here, and I'll be curious to see what the Raiders go with here at pick number 91, because we went with Lynn Bowden out of Kentucky. And then we went out and got Brian Edwards out of South Carolina. So we added a lot more options on offense. I am a little bit surprised, though, we have yet to really address the defensive needs. So that does make me a little bit nervous. I am just being 100% transparent here. So get your questions in here. Get your questions in here. I got Dilly. Yes, Dylan. That's sometimes what we call Dylan. Dilly. This one's from David Rodriguez, I see. I feel like the Raiders should have traded back on the 19th pick. Watching that second round was boring. I agree the second round was boring, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Mitch, what are we doing with 7 wide receivers when we needed a cornerback, linebacker, defensive tackle? I agree, but again, according to Ian Rappaport, the Raiders told him that they're actually going to use Lynn Bowden as a running back to start, and if then they need to transition him to a wide receiver, they'll do that. I'm a little bit surprised that we entered a draft with a lot of defensive needs and still a little bit to be desired, but if you remember back in free agency, I said let's really address the defense because it's a little bit cheaper and then during the draft you go out and get offensive players because, again, that's when they're a little bit cheaper. So I'm not totally surprised, but I still am not 100% confident in this defense. Let's go to David Rodriguez. I feel like the Raiders should have traded back on the 19th pick. Watching that second round was boring. Yeah, man, I understand I just read this one, but when I see some of the value that went in the second round, I actually agree with you. I think that we should have definitely traded back. I like Arnette, but he was a player we easily could have gotten second, probably even, honestly, the third round. All right, let's go to Ian. What up, Ian? Who do we take next in the third? KJ Hill. So KJ Hill out of Ohio State, I would not be very happy about. He's a good receiver out of Ohio State, but if we go another offensive player, I would be pretty shocked to just be honest with y'all. Okay, come on. Let's get hashtag Raiders. Let's do some super chats in here as well to get your questions on the show. I do want to shout out Robert, Russell Noah. I see Everett Platter, Irvin Cruz, Richard, everyone who's tuning in right now. So let's go to Noah Sanchez. What up, Noah? Where will Shea Patterson go? I actually don't know if Shea Patterson gets drafted. Sorry. Let's go to Seth. What up, Seth? Is the Kentucky guy going to replace Richard as our receiving back? I don't know if he's going to replace him, and if he is replacing him, I'm very confused on why the Raiders gave Jalen Richard 2 years, $7 million. But honestly, Bowden is a more electric player than Richard. Richard might be a better receiver in terms of just catching because he's been targeted 124 times. He's caught the ball 106. But in terms of how we're going to use Bowden, I am very, very intrigued to see how this one works out. I think if you want to get the best out of him, I think if you guys remember Tavon Austin, how he was supposed to be used and how he was supposed to be this great athlete, I'm curious to see if the Raiders go out and try to use him like that. So if you're a diehard Raider fan, I want you guys to like the video if you think we're going to make the playoffs. And I know this is a question that we've already talked about. Now remember, 7 teams, they make the playoffs this year. And I know we're in a tough division, but last year we went 7-9. We were one game away from making the playoffs. And that was with the hardest schedule in the league, with the amount of injuries we had, with the amount of players we lost due to, obviously, injuries, suspension with Vontaze Burfict. I think this is a playoff caliber team, but we need to stay healthy, and we need to be able to invest. And I trust Mike Mayock a lot, and I trust John Gruden, and I'm hoping a lot of these picks that we're making, we get it all together, and it turns out to be something special, okay? Turns out to be something special. So like the video if you think the Raiders make the playoffs. Go ahead. Come on. We got 1,000. I mean, guys, there's 2,000 people watching. You guys can do it. I know you can. So we do have a giveaway coming up here on today's show. And a lot of our giveaways, all of our giveaways today at least, they're going to be from Black Sunday. So if you want a chance to win a bandana from Black Sunday, I need you to start typing Black Sunday in the comments section, okay? So if you're curious what the bandana looks like, I'm going to show it up on screen. That's what it would look like on your face when you wrap it up right, okay? That's all what we're trying to do here is wrap it up right. And this is what it looks like full blown. See it? Pretty dope, right? So if you guys want this bandana, I want you to start typing Black Sunday in the comments section. Come on. Let's get them going. If somebody wants to get an extra point in the raffle, I'll make you a deal. Okay? Follow me on Instagram, MitchellRens365, okay? The first person, Dylan, can we get the bandana back up on screen? The very first person, and I mean it, I'm a man of my word, that takes a screenshot right now, okay? Take a screenshot on your phone. And the first person to tag Black Sunday and to tag me at MitchellRens365, tag me and post it, you win the bandana. I think that's fair. So take a screenshot of me holding the bandana in this t-shirt, and I want you to tag me and Black Sunday, okay, on Instagram. The first person to do that, you win the bandana. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So I'm going to go on my phone. I'm going to see who's the first to do it. So far, nobody's done it yet. Nobody has done it yet. I'm still waiting. So if you want to win it, you got to tag Black Sunday, and you got to tag me on IG. The very first person to do it wins. Okay? So I see somebody try to do it, Daddy Damonte. You just didn't tag Black Sunday. You got to tag Black Sunday, and you got to tag me. That's the rules. Come on. Somebody can do it. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to see if you got it. Nope. All right, so the winner is Dime Cards. So Dime Cards, I'm going to message you right now. But Dime Cards, you got to follow me though. So I just took a screenshot. Dime Cards, you won the bandana. We do have another giveaway though coming up later on in the show. So if you didn't win that one, we do have at least one more thanks to Black Sunday. And remember, everything that you see here is from Black Sunday. So go ahead, check them out on IG. They have a lot of really good stuff. Somebody said I'm not on IG. Sorry, my man. I'm just trying to pump out our sponsors. So, who said I'm drunk? Victor. Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty good. So, Dime Cards, if you don't give me a follow in the next, 24 hours or DM me, you don't win. So, if he doesn't win, then we'll go back to some other people. But I appreciate everyone who's trying to win and go out and support Black Sunday. Give them a follow. Heck, who knows? They might even hook you up with some free stuff. I'm just saying. So let's kind of go through here round 3. I'll keep you up to date as much as possible. And then at pick number 77, the Denver Broncos, they went with Michael Amudia. Matt Hennessy, what a great name to the Falcons. Jabari Zuniga went to the Jets. Lynn Bowden Jr., he went to the Raiders, obviously. Brian Edwards at pick number 81. Neville Gallimore, Lynn Cushenberry, Terrell Lewis. And then at pick number 85, Julian Blackman went to the Colts. Zach Moss, running back out of Utah, at 86. And, oh boy, Jennings, he goes to the Patriots at 87. So now at pick 88, the Cleveland Browns, they are on the clock. Very curious to see how they go, but I'll be honest. This is the Raiders show, and I care about the Raiders. So who will the Raiders draft at pick number 91? I want you to get your votes in the comments section. Who are the Raiders going to go with? We got 1,800 people watching. I know Raider fans are loud. Yes, this is water. I think I need some water. Okay, so somebody just said from Omar, the next pick is Bryce Hall. My FBI agent has informed me. You know what, Omar, if you're right, I will definitely be impressed. Omar, hit me up on IG. If you're right, I'll give you a follow back. I think that's fair. Let's go to Alistair Smith. What up, my man? Make sure you guys are using hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to get on the show. Do you think Mayock will be able to stop Green? Do you think Mayock will be able to stop Green? Green? Who's Green? Am I drawing an absolute blank? Somebody throw it in the comments section. Green, like Green Bay? All right, we'll go to the next question. I'm not 100% sure. So Jack Bishop, how many Chucky heads on Bryce Hall? If we get him, I would like him a lot. I think we still need to go out and get basically a corner. Arnette's solid, but I don't know if he ever has the upside to be a number 1. Honestly, Bryce Hall has the upside to be a number 1 corner. Enrique, my man, Enrique. Tell the family I say hello. Enrique's been with me since 1,000 subs, man. Enrique's my dude. We need to pick up a linebacker. I think some of the linebackers that are out there, Malik Harrison is a player that I would like a lot. Somebody said A.J. Green, maybe. If we can stop A.J. Green, sure, but do we really have to worry about A.J. Green? Not really sure. Do we need to pick up a linebacker? Yeah, I agree with that. So, Enrique, much appreciated to y'all. Much appreciated everyone watching. The Browns, they are on the clock at pick number 88. I'm curious to see where we go. Okay, edge or linebacker at 91. So if you think the Raiders should go edge, I want you to type E. If you want the Raiders to go linebacker, though, I want you to type LB, okay? For me, if I had to pick between those, I'd go linebacker personally. I do like Bradley and I a lot out of Utah. I know he's got short arms, but personally, if I got to pick between those two positions, I'll pick linebacker. But I'll also probably go cornerback over linebacker as well. So I would type LB, CB. Bottom line, I might be typing D because we need some defense here. Now, I like a lot of the moves we made on offense, but I do think we need some defense. Okay, next question coming in here from Chef Marcos. Lots of wide receivers, no more excuses for Carr. Totally agree. I think when you go out, you get Henry Ruggs at pick 12. Then you go out and get Lynn Bowden, who's going to start out as a running back. Let's make that clear. But he's also has the ability to catch football, right? And then you go out and get Brian Edwards from South Carolina, who's a little bit bigger, 6'2", like 15 pounds about. I agree. There's no more excuses for Derek Carr. So I'm hoping that he can get it together, and hopefully next year we're not dealing with the whole quarterback situation. So we're doing a live Q&A. We're waiting for some of these picks to come in here. I see typing BS for Black Sunday. Laugh out loud is PL. Nope, you had to type Black Sunday, but appreciate the super chat. If you guys want me to do some crazy stuff, $100 is the entire roulette wheel. I will be honest, though. If I get to drink the entire roulette wheel, I might have to ask for a little bit of help from producer Dylan because I'm trying not to pass out on air. $25 is 3 spins, so 3 spins could be a whole bunch of stuff. $20, I'll chug a beer. $10 is 1 spin. So what's on that roulette wheel? We got Fireball. We got Pickle Rick. That's just pickle shot. We got lemon juice. We got a whiskey shot. A dart gun, which basically means producer Brett in the background there. He's going to just start shooting at me with a dart gun. We got vodka. I don't know if y'all like tomato juice. It's okay to me. I do like Bloody Marys, but I don't know. Drinking tomato juice straight is a little bit weird to me. Box wine, hot sauce, and then a 5-hour energy. Ah, that hit me directly in the chest. Where did you even get a dart, Brett? I'm lucky I didn't drop my drink. That hit me directly in the chest. If somebody could find a video of that, slow it down. That hits me directly right here. Josh Jacobs just took a bullet to the dome. That's ruthless. Shout out to Black Sunday. Okay, let's get some questions flowing in here. Make sure you're using hashtag Raiders. Somebody just said, Raiders, Mitch is drunk, 4 Chucky heads. No, I'm actually not drunk, I promise. I do hope, though, you guys are having some fun here. I'm trying to just lighten up the mood a little bit. I've been trapped in my house, and I woke up a few days ago, and I was like, man, I planned a draft party for like 4 months. I should be in Las Vegas right now with Raider Nation, having a good time, and it made me a little upset. So I was like, how can I make the draft fun? I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out the roulette wheel. I'm going to drink some drinks. I'm going to have a good time, because if there's one fan base that I know that has to get down, I know Raider Nation knows how to get down. So if you like what you're seeing today, I want you to like the video. I hope you're having fun, and I hope that you guys subscribe to the channel, because if there's one thing I'm trying to do is just make life feel just a little bit more normal, because I know the Big C right now is kind of slowing us down, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun here. But if you guys want daily Raiders videos, if you want the latest news and rumors, if you like live Q&As, live shows, we do all that here. Plus, though, this is important, okay? I want you to turn on your notifications, okay? But not only turn on your notifications, I want you to enable the notifications. So every single time I drop a video, you'll get a push notification to your phone, just like you do a text message, just like you get it when somebody calls you. Basically, you'll stay informed. You won't miss anything. So we'll keep you up to date. So, Dylan, we did get a $20 super chat. Here we go. This one's from Hashim Shabazz. Can 4th Raiders beat the Chiefs, drink a Bloody Mary? So, unfortunately, I don't have any Bloody Marys. But if you would rather me drink a Bloody Mary shot, which to me I guess would be vodka and tomato juice, I can go ask one of the producers to go get that for me. However, though, you technically paid for a beer chug, and I think I'll honor that. So, I'll chug a beer. Okay, hope we get a linebacker soon. Either way, spin the wheel, go Raiders. Okay, so doing a Smirnoff for the $20 super chat. So hang on. Starting to slow down a little bit. Spin the wheel. Oh, no. I don't know. All right, so there's a note in here. Oh, my God. All right, so this says, I don't know if you guys can read this. I have to announce the next pick wearing a wig. So can you go get me the wig? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So if you guys haven't seen the wig, what is this? All right, hang on a sec. So the best part is somebody's gonna see this like a month from now and be like, "Yo, Mitch is like totally outlandish right now with this haircut from from the coronavirus." So we're in a wig, so that's how this is gonna go until the Raiders make their pick. Just how we're gonna have some fun here. Okay, so Ryan says Gruden's new trick play passes Mariota to Bowden Jr. to Ruggs for a touchdown. Hey Ryan, you know what, my man? I'd totally be for it. Oh, man, you really make me spin 3 times. Daniel Hernandez. Really, Daniel? Really, Daniel? You think that's what I need? Damn, Daniel. All right, we'll spin it. Hang on. We'll spin it. Y'all are just killing me right now. Killing me. Oh, man. Okay, so we got... Guys. All right, so... The shots that we got are kind of interesting. So, Daniel, you ordered 3 shots. First one's vodka, so y'all are trying to kill me. The other one is a 5-hour energy. Dylan said he'll take one, and then the other one is darts. So, I know you can't see them, but the darts are green. I shouldn't have brought green darts. So, basically, Producer Brett, you can shoot me with darts. Dylan, do you want vodka or 5-hour? We can split them. How about we take both? Ah! Damn it. Right, hang on. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, oh my.
Sniper.
Oh, I just got drilled in the face.
Raiders.
Jesus. I've heard vodka Red Bull is good, but apparently we're doing 5-hour energy vodka. So, oh, that'll wake you up. That'll put some hair in your chest. Okay, appreciate the super chat. Oh no. Brett, I need you to refill the wheel. We just got a $100 super chat. All right. Hey, I'm a man of my word. So I'm going to do it, though, after pick 91, okay? Let me get all these back in here. I'll do it after pick 91. Oh, man. Hang on. There's still one more. Hang on. Jesus. All right, just so y'all know, they yeah, and then we got a $20 one. All right, just give me a sec. I will do so I owe a beer drink, okay? So make sure you guys keep track of this. Beer chug, and then an entire roulette spin, okay? I think that's what I owe. Yes? Okay, and then between the free agency picks and draft picks this far, can we beat the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buccaneers? I hope so, man. I really, really do. Really, really do. So Mercedes-Benz. I should have known, man. I should have known it was you. You know I love you. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to announce it, or I'll do all these challenges after pick 91, I promise you, and I'll make you a deal. I'm going to keep the show live still if we keep the super chats coming, okay? I don't care if I got to stumble out of here. I'm having a good time, and I want to continue to have a good time. So we're filling up the roulette wheel, and I'm a little bit nervous. So I got an entire roulette wheel to drink, and I got to chug a beer. So that's just a thing to keep in mind there, okay? Thing to keep in mind. Rustin Long. It's early. It's early, I think, but Mayock hits another home run this year, and beers, Mitch. Okay. So, is there any chance that producer Dylan is allowed to help me out here? So, Y for yes, N for no. This is a show about the nation, and I'm going to let y'all vote. So, is Dylan allowed to do half the drinks with me? Y for yes, N for no. Y for yes, N for no. And while you're getting those votes in, y'all are mean. That's all good. Hey, it's all good. A lot of no's. A lot of no's. So who are the Raiders going to draft at pick number 91? Let me know here in the comments section. So remember, we went with Lynn Bowden Jr. and we went with Bryan Edwards, okay? Ooh, that was a good burp. So who will the Raiders go with here at pick number 91? And I do want to just remind y'all, okay? I do want to remind you that the Texans, they are on the clock. So once the Texans get done with their pick, then the Raiders, they're up here. And we have actually breaking news here. The Raiders are making a trade. So the Raiders are trading with the New England Patriots. So the Patriots are actually going to move up to pick number 91, jump the Raiders. Once I get the trade details here, I'll let you all know. But the Patriots, they are trading up to pick number 91. So I'm curious to see what the Raiders get. So the Raiders, remember, have only a 4th-round pick at 121 and at 159. So here are the details. The Raiders, they trade pick 91 and 159, and in return get pick 100, 139, and 172. Okay? So the Raiders, they get pick 100, 139, and 172 in exchange for 91 and 159. So let me go ahead here and see where the Raiders are at. I'm trying to see whether or not this is a... This is an interesting move. So if you guys are having a good time, I'm trying to get all the trade details in here as quickly as possible. So just give me a sec here. I'm working through it just with you guys. So here are... That's not all the picks, though, Dill. So the Patriots, they received 91 and 159. Can we update it? So pick 100 is another 3rd-round pick, okay? So the Raiders basically pick up here a 3rd-round pick at 100. They get another 4th-round pick at 139 and then another 5th-round pick at 172. For this is a great trade for the Raiders. I mean, sure, you go down 9 spots, but I think at this point, I trust Mike Mayock and the fact that we are getting an extra 4th-round pick. And in the 5th round, don't get me wrong, 159 to 172. But, I mean, I would much rather trade the moves from 3rd to 3rd to get that extra 4th-rounder. So I'm curious what the Patriots end up doing here. But I will say this. This means one thing. It means we get to have more fun today. That means we get to get more hype. So I absolutely love this trade for the Raiders. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll be very interested to see who they take now at pick 100 and who they go with in round 4. Because now, before, we only had one 4th-round pick at 121. Now we get 121, 139, and now 172. So I want you to grade the trade. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comment section. Grade the trade. I'm giving it an A because I don't really know if there's a lot of players on the Raiders board. And if you're a team who has kind of shown here in the past that they could be willing to take a risk on a player like a Damon Arnette, you go back a little bit, you get an extra 4th-rounder. And for everyone who's watching right now, they're like, Mitch, I don't care if it's a 4th-rounder. I think you would have cared about Max Crosby. Because if I can give Mike Mayock more picks, that's what I'm trying to do. So I want you to grade the trade. A, B, C, D, or F. Throw it in the comment section. Somebody said you shouldn't have traded with the Patriots. Man, like, I don't care. I am over the Patriots. I think their reign is coming to an end here. Now, this wig, I'll tell you what. This wig is itchy. I'm just going to be 100% honest with y'all. This thing is screwing with me here. This is an interesting looking wig too. We're gonna give me a little bit of a different hairdo. So when I come back on screen, I'm gonna look a little bit different. Just so y'all know. All right, so I want you to use hashtag Raiders to get your questions up on the show. And also you can super chat, and we're gonna do some outlandish things. So Jack Bishop, I saw the super chat come in, but I almost feel like I gotta honor all the other ones that came in now too, Dylan. I mean, we gotta do it, okay? Hang on, let me get some of this hair out of my eyes. Oh, man. So, for those of you that don't know, I spun the wheel, and somebody told me to put on a wig. So, spun the wheel, put on a wig, having a good time. That's how Las Vegas rolls. So, we had a $100 super chat, which means I drink the entire roulette wheel. And we also got a $20 super chat, which means I'm chugging a beer. So, Hey, Brett, if you could go get me one of those Coronas and pop it open, that would be great. That'll be the chug. That'll be the beer chug. And then somebody said eat the wig. Nah, I ain't eating the wig. I got to eat a lot of shots. So I will be honest with you, though. I am feeling it a little bit. We have a few different things on the roulette wheel. Hang on. Let me get it. Okay. So I don't know if y'all can see this. It's been replenished. We got all different kinds of shots. And I will let you know. I will post an update of how I'm feeling on my Instagram at MitchellRents365 after the night. I can't guarantee you what you're going to see, but we're going to see some outlandish things. So, all right, you guys ready? So here's the menu. Somebody sent in a $100 super chat. I'll first honor the $20 super chat. So this one is from, give me a sec. Rustin Long. So cheers. Beers. Okay. Now the roulette wheel. Boy. All right, let's get some questions coming in here. Somebody just sent in a poop emoji. Thanks, Moises. All right, let's use hashtag Raiders. Basically, the way this is going to work, Dylan, every question that comes up, I'll take a shot. And just to be 100% transparent with y'all, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 16 shots, okay? One's filled with the dart gun. 2 are filled with food because they're telling me to sober up a little bit. And all the other 13 are a little bit of alcohol, just so y'all know. All right, first one's from Samuel. What up, Samuel? First shot is tequila. Zamora. What do you think the Raiders' record will be this next, Dylan? That's how we're doing this. Okay, use hashtag Raiders. We're going through it. Every question's getting a shot. Come on. Terry, the Raiders can beat the Chiefs this year. I agree. We just need to, I think, go out and get a little bit more defense, trust in our system, and hopefully Rod Marinelli can get the defense together. That was Maker's Mark. Oh, God. All right, next question. Is Williams out of here? No. Remember, we already paid Tyrell Williams $11.1 million. He's going to play this year. Will he be back next year? I think if he doesn't play well, you see a player like Brian Edwards, he could actually come in and step in for him. This one smells like Jack and Coke. Oh, God. All right, I'll be honest. This one, not alcohol, but if you guys have ever had straight lemon juice, that's what this one is. Ryan_CL, what's going on, dude? If Carr doesn't meet our expectations, hopefully he does, where do we get our next quarterback, the draft free agency? I think it's going to be in the draft. I think if you have a lot of young players, you invest in a lot of young players, and next year's draft class with Trevor Lawrence, with Justin Fields, I think there's going to be a lot of really talented quarterbacks in this class. Oh, my God. Out of all of them, that was the worst. What is that? Oh, my God. That was like lemon juice on steroids. Okay, Carlos, what do you got for me, my man? What do you got for me? Why are you slurring your words? You okay there? Carlos, you want to take a shot for me? We're struggling a little bit, and this hair thing I got going on, not too good. This one's box wine. Carlos, cheers to you and anybody who's watching the show tonight. I mean this. If you see me in Vegas, if you see me hanging out, I normally wear my Raiders silver jacket when I go out. Hit me up. We'll have some beers. We'll have a good time. I see a $20 super chat. Dylan, you might have to take that one. Whew. All right, that wasn't wine. Okay, next one is from Zachary. Do you think Mariota will have a chance to beat Carr, or is he only there to scare Carr or something? I don't think he's there to scare him. I think he's there to push him, right? And I also think he's going to be there to help really build this offense, create an extra dynamic to our offense, because that is something that we do actually desperately need. And I just realized this is a $20 super chat. So, Dill, I don't know if you can go grab a beer if you have time for that. So, Dylan's going to go grab a beer. Can you at least push the next question? So, this one's from Casey Machado. Casey, I don't think I'm going to throw up. So I did a beer challenge before where it was like 7 beers in like 6 minutes. But you know what? If I got to throw up to prove to y'all that I'm willing to do anything it takes to make sure we have a good time and make life a little bit more normal right now, guess what? I'm all about it. I'm about having a good time. So Dylan went to go get a drink. Casey, Raider Nation, cheers to you. So I'll be honest though, these shots, I don't know if you guys can see these size of these. It's like maybe like a half a shot. I'll be honest, it's like a half a shot. All right, that's for you. You're drinking the beer. So this is from Zachary Rossfield. Okay, so all the beers now they're gonna go to producer Dylan. It may be me. We'll see. So with his phone. Okay, cheers. Oh God. Yep. All right, that one was wine. All right, so they're being nicer to me. So I don't pick what's in these shots, by the way. We got box wine. We got beers in there. There's tequila. There's hot sauce. All sorts of weird stuff. So, all right. God. Hang on a sec. All right, next question. Come on. Next question. Next question. Are you going to make it to pick 100? I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I will be honest with you. Not all the shots are alcohol. Like, these are Cheetos. They're telling me to eat all up a little bit. So, fun fact about me, okay? We'll go to the next question from Eric. Fun fact. The last game in Oakland, okay? The Jags game. I got so drunk. Because, by the way, y'all are like pouring me drinks, and I don't turn down drinks when I go to games. I was so drunk by like the second quarter. I'm like in the bathroom of Oakland, and no offense to Oakland, but the bathrooms at Oakland aren't the nicest. And for you to be like sitting over a toilet, not feeling the best, wasn't one of the highest moments of my life. So I'm just saying. But if you guys are having fun, we got over 2,000 people watching right now. Right now, it's pick 93. The Tennessee Titans, they are on the clock. I'll try to keep you guys up to date a little bit more than what I'm doing right now, so I apologize for that. But basically what happened was the New England Patriots, they traded up to pick number 91. They got a few extra picks. Now the Raiders have pick 100. They have pick 172. Dylan, can we show the trade graphic real quick? Just because I see some people asking why we're doing what we're doing here. So the trade went down. I gotta get some water. Hang on. So this is the trade that went down. The Patriots, they get pick number 91 and a 5th-round pick, so our 159. In return, the Raiders get pick 100 and an extra 4th-round pick at 139 and the 5th-round pick at 172. Okay? So the Raiders, they are on the clocks. Not on the clock, but they will be picking it at in a few here coming up. Okay, Daniel, what up, brother? Daniel, I know what you made me do a few minutes ago. This is more entertaining than the actual draft. Like, that's what I want. I don't want to try to be the NFL draft. Honestly, like, I don't even really want to work for ESPN or like NFL Network because like they're not going to let me be me and they're not going to let me have a good time. My dream job, honestly, is to be able to do exactly what we're doing right here, like in Vegas at a Raiders game, and y'all can just come on the show with us and have a good time. Like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So if you're having fun, please like the video. We got 1.2 thousand likes right now. I think we can get a few more likes. If we can, how about this? I'll make you a deal. So the highest liked video I've ever had in the history of my show is like 2,200, okay? If I can get to 2,300 likes, we're going to fill an entire roulette wheel again. And it's going to go down. I don't know by who, but it'll go down. So the best video I've ever done here has had 2,300 likes. Let's get to 2,400. Let's do that. I'd greatly appreciate that. Okay, Carlos D. Wong. Dylan is being nice to you, Mitch. I think Dylan also realizes that, so believe it or not, guys, believe it or not, this is how Dylan and I make a living. This is our job. And if I fall over, and if I don't do well, Jack, what was your last super chat? I'll go back to it. And if we don't finish a show, believe it or not, Dylan and I don't get paid. So, so let's see here. Is Bryce Hall from... It is Bryce Hall from 13 Reasons Why. Okay. I understand you want Bryce Hall a lot there, Jack. Appreciate the super chat. So, Marvin, will we go defense the next 4 picks? I mean, if we do, I wouldn't be upset about it. I also think that defense is actually deeper the later on you go in the draft, but we still have a need at linebacker. We have we have a need at linebacker. We still have needs, I think, at defensive tackle, which when you think about all the rumors around, P.J. Hall, I thought that was pretty interesting that we haven't gone out and got a defensive tackle yet. Also, I'm still honoring Mercedes Renz's $100 super chat. I know, we got another 20. Hang on a sec. Next, Dylan. Manuel, what you got for me, homeboy? Manuel, which are the best linebackers available? So, give Dylan a second here. We're going to pull up the best linebackers available, but you all know that I like Akeem Davis-Gaither a lot. I love me some Malik Harrison, Troy Dye out of Oregon, and Marcus Bailey. Now, the only thing with Marcus Bailey is he's dealt with a lot of injuries out of Purdue. I think there is a clear cut to here, and I love Akeem Davis-Gaither. He reminds me a lot of like Corey Littleton, honestly, where he's a little bit undersized, but he's kind of like this new era linebacker that can cover running backs, that can cover wide receivers. He's really fast, can play edge to edge there at Appalachian State. But then if you just want like a replacement for Vontaze Burfict, Malik Harrison is a hard-hitting dude who, if we go out and get him, I would absolutely love it. And I know a bunch of y'all love Troy Dye. So if we're going to go out and get a linebacker, I think that's kind of where we got to go. Another $20 super chat is coming in here from Andrew. Yes, there will be a beer drank. If Amik Robertson is there at 100, we should take him. Mitch, the show kicks ass. Much love. Definitely agree. The restrooms in Oakland suck. Can't wait for Vegas. See you guys there week 1. Yeah, I'll be there week 1. And again, if anybody's a subscriber, if anybody shows that, their support, I couldn't, literally, I literally couldn't live without you guys, and I want you to know that's how much I appreciate y'all, and that's why I'm willing to literally, am I going to throw up tonight? Right now, it's like 2 Chucky heads. I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all, but I'm willing to do it because I love my job. I love having a good time, and you guys go to Raiders games. You go to a Raiders game, there's a 2 Chucky head chance you're going to throw up. I mean, that's just how it is. People are so generous giving you drinks, and if that's what I got to do to show y'all that I love having a good time, hey, I'm about it. But I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Raider Nation has taught me that you don't have to be blood to be family, and I want you all to know that. And I appreciate y'all. So Andrew and everyone who super chatted and everyone who's watching right now, I appreciate you. Let's go to Rogers the Iceman. I'm getting close to finishing this wheel, though. Oh, God, I should have saved this one for... All right, this is like hot sauce and tequila, which is probably my least favorite shot. Hang on. Remember, these are half shots, okay? Like, they're not full. So an entire roulette wheel is probably like equivalent to maybe, I don't know, like 6 actual shots. So if I start slurring, you've been warned. If the Raiders make another trade to like pick 106, I might be asleep. Okay, what do you think about Khaleke Hudson? So Khaleke Hudson is a player that I talked about yesterday. So if you go back and watch my mock draft, okay, out of Michigan, he's a very versatile linebacker where he can play all over the field. He had over 100 tackles this past year for Michigan. But I think if the Raiders do want to go out and get a linebacker, he is somebody that they are targeting in round 3. What up, Miguel? Much appreciated, my man. Mitch, why does, I think you mean every network, hate us? Did you see our win-loss record? They have us in at 4-12. I mean, I'm okay with it. I think, honestly, I don't know if you guys have ever played a sport, right? I don't know if you ever have. But I've actually always loved being an athlete where you're the underdog. And I think if this Raiders team, again, is an underdog, that's a good thing. You're a young team. You're a young team that has a lot to prove. And if you have a lot to prove, you're going to be a little bit more fired up. So honestly, I don't care. I don't care what anybody predicts us at. Good. Predict us at 1 win. I don't care. I know the talent we have. I know the talent that we can bring. And I know the amount of games that we can win. So I'm okay with it. Miguel, though. Appreciate it. Let's go to Juicehead89, one of my most loyal watchers. What up, Juicehead? I see another super chat coming in here from Irving Cruz. Much appreciated. Henry Ruggs, Offensive Rookie of the Year. So, y'all might get mad at me for saying this. I'm going to say no. And the reason why I'm going to say no is this. Because the NFL is biased towards quarterbacks. This year proved that alone. If this man on my t-shirt can't win Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't know what it takes. Because as much as I love Henry Ruggs, our offense is really going to be able to run the football. And if we want to win football games, it's through the running game. And I love Darren Waller. I love Tyrell Williams. I love Henry Ruggs. I think we're going to be able to move the football more through the air. But let's get one thing straight. We will win football games on the ground. And if you agree with that statement, I want you to like this video right now. Because Henry Ruggs is going to add a lot to this offense. He's going to make defenses, really have to, I think, respect the speed. But I don't think he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year for the simple reason. Joe Burrow, Tua, Justin Herbert, all these other quarterbacks, because if Josh Jacobs can't win a flippin' Offensive Rookie of the Year for the year he had, I don't know if it's possible. And I mean that. I don't know if it's possible. And if you guys want this Josh Jacobs t-shirt, I want you to go to chatsports.com/BlackSunday28, okay? So go to chatsports.com/BlackSunday28, and you can save 20% when you use promo code DRAFT20, okay? So use promo code DRAFT20, save 20%, and I think they got all sizes from small to 4XL. Black Sunday, if you're watching, correct me in the comments. But what I want you guys to do, okay, and I mean this, because I got some ridiculous hair right now. Ridiculous hair. I want you guys to take a screenshot of Mitch with some ridiculous hair and this hat, and I want you to put it out on Twitter. And I want you to put it on Instagram and tag me and tag Black Sunday, okay? Because coming up here in a little bit, we do have another giveaway. We got another giveaway coming up. It's not for a t-shirt. It's for a bandana. So go ahead, chatsports.com/BlackSunday28. All right, so I got one more shot. One more shot. Oh, Lord, it's whiskey. All right, Devin, what up, brother? What you got for me? What you got for me, Devin? Who do you think will be the starting wide receivers for the 2020 season? If I had to say starting receivers, I'm going to go top 3, okay? I'll go with number 1. It's going to be Henry Ruggs. Number 2 is going to be Tyrell Williams. And I'll say number 3 is going to be Hunter Renfrow in the slot. Because I still believe, I think Bryan Edwards is going to be a talented player from South Carolina. And I think Lynn Bowden's going to add a lot of versatility. But I think having an entire year to learn and having an entire year in the offense, I think that's a big thing. So with that reason alone, I am actually going to go with a player like Hunter Renfrow. Last shot. Cheers to Mercedes-Benz. God. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. All right. Back into some of these questions. Back into some of these comments here. So... What up, Jack? Would you be mad if we took Jake Fromm in the 4th round? Yeah, man, I would be. I don't want Jake Fromm. Let's go to Clay Brown. What up, brother? Mitch, do you think Arnette is the answer for Tyreek Hill? I do not. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to hang with Tyreek Hill. Let's go to 2 Godly. What up, brother? Is Bryce Hall the pick at the 100th pick? I would absolutely love Bryce Hall. He's Tom Downey's number 1 cornerback back in 2019. He had an injury, been kind of banged up. But I think when you take Damon Arnette at 19, you need to roll the dice a little bit. You got to go for the home run hit. And if Bryce Hall lives up to expectations, he's that home run hit. And that's what I want. So to Godly, I agree with you. So who do the Raiders draft at pick 100? It sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? I also got a Cheeto here. So I'm going to eat some Cheetos. So who are the Raiders going to draft at 100? Oh, you guys don't want to hear that. So the Chiefs, they just went with Lucas Niang, okay, at pick number 96. The Raiders, they're at pick 100, and right now we're at 97, so only 4 more picks. These Cheetos are disgusting because they're covered in liquor. So that's done. We're not doing that anymore. All right, we'll give some shout-outs here. Somebody said, chug the beers you owe us. I did. I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up now, right? I'm all caught up. I did. Dylan did the $20 Super Chat beer that's on there, and I just did all the 99. So as far as I'm concerned, as far as everyone's telling me back here behind Chat Sports, I'm caught up. So if you guys want me to drink more, y'all know what to do, okay? So who will the Raiders draft at pick 100? Continue to get those votes in, and I'm going to take you through what's happened here through round 3. So Julian Blackman, pick number 85 to the Indianapolis Colts. Zach Moss went to the Buffalo Bills. Jennings went to the New England Patriots. Jordan Elliott at pick number 88. He went to the Cleveland Browns. Then at pick number 89, Cameron Dantzler, who is actually a player that I liked for this team and I thought could have been a pretty interesting pick. Jonathan Grenard went to the Houston Texans. Devin Duvernay, he went to the Baltimore Ravens. And then at pick number 93, Darton Evans to the Tennessee Titans. McTelvin Agam, he was a guy that I talked about yesterday who I really thought, if on the board, the defensive tackle from Texas A&M, could have been a player that really, really could have stepped up. All right, a lot of people are saying I owe us a beer. If you want me to chug a beer, how about this? I'll make you a deal because I personally don't think I do. People are saying one beer. I'll make you a deal. If we can get to 1.6 thousand likes in the next 60 seconds, I'll chug that beer. Can you go get me a Corona? 1.4? Corona? 1.6. I'll get it. They'll get me there. They'll get me there. So if you're having a good time, like it. I actually didn't even know I was on screen. Yeah? Okay. So 1.6. Y'all are saying one beer. I don't think I do, though. I do? Okay. Hey, if you guys are telling me I do, producer Dylan's telling me I do. Okay, I do. All right. All right. As you can tell, the hair is getting in my way and all these. So we're going back to get one. So give me a sec. I'll tell you what, though. I gotta move this wig around. I can't believe I gotta make this pick with this wig. Hang on. Hang on a sec, guys. Hang on. Keep typing who you think the Raiders are going to draft at pick 100. Actually, I almost wonder if I can go, like, over the top here. Over the top. Who are the Raiders going to take at 100? Oh, my God. I look like Joe Dirt right now. Does that look ridiculous? I think it looks like I have more hair now. Should I go back to the old way, or should I put it underneath the headset, or what? Underneath the headset or on top of the headset? Because I almost feel like I look more ridiculous now. Over or under the headset? Type O for over or type U for under. O for over, U for under. Whatever you guys vote is what I'm going to go with. I see very, very mixed bags. All right, I owe a beer. Huh? Well, apparently I owe a beer. All right, so James, I want you guys to give a special shout out to James. Go give him a follow on Twitter at James T. Yoder. So James actually is yeah, James is a little bit taller. So I'm actually not that tall, guys. But James, I look ridiculous, by the way. If it wasn't for James, the Raiders report wouldn't be possible. That's a fact. That one's for Chucky Head. So cheers to you.
Cheers. Chug it.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, God. You guys are killing me. Does my hair look good? Oh, man. The hair looks... I look like I got a straight-up bowl cut. Looks phenomenal. So James is a little bit over 6 foot. Also, when my eyes water, they get super blue, so...
30 minutes, no booze for you unless you get 2,000 likes.
All right, so James just told me the only way I'm allowed to drink again is if we get to 2,000 likes or another $100 super chat. So I see this ponytail back here. This looks ridiculous. Look at this thing. This is getting out of hand. See, the worst part is y'all like who are watching right now, right? The 2,500 people. You guys know how the show goes, right? Every single person that sees this video like later on, right? Let's say like a week from now. They're going to be like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's going to be like, this is absolutely just crazy off his rocker. And yeah, Jack says Mitch is not driving home for Chucky Heads. Actually, I'll be honest with y'all. I live close enough to the studio where I can actually just walk to work. So the Raiders, they are on the clock, okay? Raiders are on the clock. Let's get back to it. I'm going to try to sober up real quick. Give get back into it. Who will the Raiders draft at pick 100? Okay? I'm going to do my best just got pulled over impression. I need to act the right way in front of the people that I need to. So I got hair just in my face. Who will the Raiders draft at pick 100? Let me know in the comment section. So I'll give some shout-outs. I got the Hate Man says Malik Harrison, Akeem Athers-Gaither, Uncle Rico. I don't think that's going to happen. Troy Dye, Amik Robertson, Bryce Hall. Peter Garcia says, Mitch, shout me out. Kareem Brown. How about this? Y'all have been awesome, okay? Y'all have been awesome. And I've been told I can't drink anymore unless there's another $100 super chat or if we get to 2,000 likes. So let me just say this, okay? Wait, the Giants are on the clock? Okay, so we screwed it up. Dylan's drunk. So the Giants are on the clock. The Raiders are not on the clock yet, but if you guys want to shout out, I want you to type me, okay? I want you to type me in the comments, and I just want you all to know that I appreciate you watching this entire thing, and we got 2,600 people watching right now, and I like to have a good time, and I hope that this live stream hasn't just been absolutely ridiculous for y'all. If you could see the amount of hair that is in my eyes, it's insane. So let me scroll up. Give me a sec here. The very first person to type me is Jake Del Rosso. That's my dude from the 570. I got Mercedes Renz, Warren, Bashime, Madman Raider, Misty Williamson, Victor Cerez, Zam Baker, Doer 432, E Garza, Mike Rios. I'm seeing some people try to chug beers over here in Studio B. They should come over here in my lane. Stacy Clark, Chuck Norris, Brett Moody, Juicehead 89, Raymond, Mario Arenas, L. Felder. I got my man Jack Bishop, James Moore. Who else is getting me? Hang on. I'm going to go back to the bottom. Does anybody want to get their Instagram account on the show? Because after the Raiders pick, I'll make you a deal. If you put in a super chat, instead of me drinking, if you want to gain some Instagram clout, put it in a super chat. All you got to do is put in your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle, and we'll put it up on screen. If you're trying to advertise the music that you're doing, if you're trying to advertise your YouTube channel, I'm asking you, okay? I think I'm done drinking for the night. I need to sober up a little bit. If you guys want me to put your Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel, if you got a company that you want advertised, super chat it in right now, okay? Super chat it. It's got to be at least $5 for it to show up on YouTube, and we'll put it up on screen. Sound good? Let me know who the Raiders are going to draft at pick 100. So those are the only super chats that we're going to talk about from here on out, okay? So grow some followers, and I want everyone that you see to go follow those people. All right, so we got Raider Thanos 81. Go follow my man on Instagram, Raider Thanos 81. Awesome IG follow. I will say that. Raider Thanos 81. That's my dude. So shout out to him. Much appreciated. So the Raiders, they are on the clock now. The Giants, they ended up taking a offensive lineman, Matt Pert. Jack Bishop, go follow him on Instagram at Jack.Bishop. At Jack.Bishop. I am following him, so if you want to follow him, go check out my follows. So, the Raiders are on the clock at 100. Who are we going with, guys? Come on. Who are we going with? I'm a little bit worried, man. I'm a little bit worried. So, let me know who the Raiders are going to go with here at pick 100. Because when you think about needs, I still think that they have some needs left on the board. Now, wide receivers taken care of. They took care of Lynn Bowden at pick 80. They took care of Brian Edwards at pick 81. You went with Henry Ruggs at pick 12. You went with Damon Arnette at pick 19. The New England Patriots, they traded up to pick 91. They gave you pick 100, pick 172, and I believe pick 139 or 137 off the top of my head. The Raiders do still have a lot of needs that I think that need to be addressed. However, I'm very, very curious to see what they go out and do here now in the draft. So this says that they have 5 picks in the top 100. That is still technically true. However, now they have 8 total picks. So we'll get that off screen. They do technically have 8 total picks. So who will the Raiders draft at pick 100? I want you to let me know. We are getting some shout-outs here on Instagram, on YouTube. Stumbling_upward. Go give him a follow on IG. And then I also see my man, Dead Raider says, love the show, Mitch. It's hilarious. Dead Raider, appreciate you. Another super chat coming in here. Says, go follow my man, Gabriel Ruiz, at Gabriel Ruiz 22. Go follow him at Gabe Ruiz 22. Gabe Ruiz 22. The Las Vegas Raiders, they go out and pick Tanner Muse, linebacker out of Clemson, and this pick is brought to you by Black Sunday. Go to Black Sunday. Go use promo code DRAFT20 to save 20%. So Tanner Muse, we know that the Raiders love players from Clemson. It has been something that has been absolutely proven. You're looking at a player who is 23 years old, a senior, a leader, and I'm going to use the term, and I want every single person watching the video to type it with me. He is a Gruden grinder. But I actually think his biggest purpose for this team is actually might be on special teams. Now, he's going to be helpful at the linebacker position. However, at 6'2", 227 pounds, last year for Clemson, he did get a little bit overshadowed by Isaiah Simmons, and I'll be honest, I do think this is a little bit of an early reach for the Raiders, but if you think about him, what he can be for a special teamer, right? Rich Bisaccia has already shown in free agency that he loves to go out and get players like Jeff Heath, players that can help us in free agency and help us in special teams. With 55 tackles last year, 1 quarterback hit, 2 sacks for Clemson, I will be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that it is Tanner Muse and not a player like Malik Harrison or like Akeem Gaither. But if we know that our team loves players from Clemson, and if we know he can be a reliable pick, I'm interested to see how he ends up fitting here for the Las Vegas Raiders. So I want every single person right now to grade the pick. Tanner Muse at pick 100. A, B, C, D, or F. I want you to let me know in the comment section below. Because for everyone who's watching us live right now, we got close to 3,000 people watching us live. That's an amazing, amazing thing. And if you guys want a bandana from Black Sunday, go to chatsports.com/bandana. But before that, grade the pick, round 3. Pick 100, Tanner Muse out of Clemson, A, B, C, D, or F. So if you want this bandana from Black Sunday, you got to go to chatsports.com/bandana. And it's only $8.72, okay? So that's what the bandana is going to look like when it's on your face. I have the bandana here from Black Sunday. You guys can see it. This is what the entire thing looks like. I've worn this to Walmart. I've worn this out to go grocery shopping. People might look at you a little weird, but guess what? If I'm repping the nation, I don't really give a shit. So go to chatsports.com/bandana, but use promo code DRAFT20. You're going to save 20%. And I mean, for only $8.72, I mean, you got to wear a face mask anyway right now with the whole Big C situation. Yeah, I would definitely rather wear that than the face mask I got to wear right now. Bottom line to everything, though, Black Sunday, they've hooked him up with this t-shirt. They got hats as well. They got all sorts of amazing gear. Go check them out. And if you can't remember the promo code, it's DRAFT20. You can save 20% on everything on their website using DRAFT20. So the Las Vegas Raiders, they went with Henry Ruggs at pick number 12. That kind of kicked off this entire 2020 NFL draft, which by my standards, I absolutely love that pick. Then at pick 19, they went with quarterback out of Ohio State, Damon Arnette, which is a little bit of a reach, but he is a tough dude. I think he dealt with some injuries last year, especially to his wrist. If he can live up to some expectations, he fills a major need. I'm hoping that him and Trayvon Mullen make a great dynamic duo. Then at pick number 80, the Raiders go with Lynn Bowden Jr. out of Kentucky. And according to Ian Rappaport, he is going to start off at the running back position for the Raiders. But remember, he's a special teams player. He had 5 kickoff returns for a touchdown. A very, very dynamic player where if you put the football in his hands, much like Henry Ruggs, he's going to make things happen. And then at pick number 81, they went with another wide receiver out of South Carolina, Bryan Edwards at pick number 81. They couldn't get Michael Pittman Jr. They couldn't get Chase Claypool because they were off the board. So you end up getting Bryan Edwards, who is a big dude, about 6'2", 6'3", going to be that red zone option. And then at pick 100, after the Raiders, they trade back with the New England Patriots, and they get an extra pick in the 4th round. You go out, you get the linebacker from Clemson, Tanner Muse, who is going to be a leader, is going to be a very solid player on special teams, but as you can see, according to Tom Downey, which you guys know I respect very, very much, Tom Downey thought that Tanner Muse was going to end up going in the 5th round of the 2020 NFL Draft. So I'm hoping a lot of these Raiders picks end up working out, but I want you guys to do this. Rate the Raiders draft so far. So from a scale from 1 being terrible to 10 being the greatest draft you've ever seen, I want you to rate it, okay? So I went through all the Raiders picks. So you got Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnette, Lynn Bowden Jr., Bryan Edwards, and now Tanner Muse. Those are the top 5 picks for the Raiders in the top 100. I want you to grade it, okay? So from 1 to 10, let me know in the comments section below. So I'm seeing, I'll get some shout-outs. I see Kaysen says 7.5. Dale Webb Jr., he says 10. I'll take the under. I do like the draft, but I'll take the under. I see Adrian B. He's going to go with 8. Get your votes in. Dylan's going to push them up on screen. James Moore says 6. I'll be honest, I'm probably a little bit closer to James Moore. I see Angel. What up, Angel Cervantes? He's going to go with 8. William Purdue, get a picture. He also says 8. Andrew, what up, brother? 6.5. You know what? I've been telling girls for a long time, 6.5. Savior, what up, brother? He says 7. Savior says 7. If I actually had to go with a vote, I'd probably go with about 7. I think that one's pretty accurate. So the way that this is going to happen is, I've been told, we got 2,500 people watching here. I think we should do a little bit of a Q&A. And if you guys want me to drink some more, the way that we're going to do this is if we can get to 2,000 likes, that's when I can drink some more. Or if I get another $100 super chat, then I'm allowed to drink more. But I've been told by my bosses that I'm starting to slur my words a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So I see super chat coming from Moises says 10 because we're the greatest fans in the world. Totally agree. I think the Raider fans are the greatest fans in the entire world. Another super chat came in, said the Wolfpack. So if you guys want some content, go to the Wolfpack YouTube channel. Okay, I'll say it again. The Wolfpack YouTube channel. Got it? Cool. So Raider Nation, if you love what you're watching right now, if you're having a good time, if you're just kind of forgetting a little bit about the Big C, man, I love to hear that. I can't wait till we can all party together in Las Vegas. I can't wait for me to be able to come to different cities and be able to hang out with y'all and watch Raiders games. But until then, I'm going to be making daily videos every single day. I promise you. You will have a Raiders video every single day from my channel. If you want the latest news and rumors, I got you covered. If you want to talk about the players, how they're going to impact our team from the draft, I got you. Bottom line, I promise there will not be another Raiders channel that gives you as much content as I do. So please go ahead and subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Okay, Christian says 4, too many reaches. I do think we had a lot of reaches. I will 100% agree with that. But I am going to believe in John Gruden, and I am going to believe in Mike Mayock. And I say that because I think last year they proved that they deserve some respect and that they deserve to be able to make some of these crazy picks. Because if it works out next year, I'm all good. I am all good. So here are all the Raiders picks. You had Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnette, Lynn Bowden Jr., Bryan Edwards from South Carolina, and then Tanner Muse. So I understand there were some reaches, and I do totally agree with you. But I think, even though I say there's some reaches, I think that I do. I mean, I know Mike Mayock knows a lot more than me, and I know John Gruden knows a lot more than me. So we'll see what happens. And Jake, you got it, man. And Mike Mayock, we trust. I mean, if you guys trust Mike Mayock, I think even though there's some reaches, that you're going to believe what he has because, I mean, think about how many teams passed on Max Crosby last year. A lot. And when Max got picked, yeah, I was super ecstatic about it because he was a player that I loved. But, I mean, there was a lot of teams that passed on him. You can find some diamonds in the rough. So, if you trust Mike Mayock, I want you to type Y for yes, or I want you to type your N for no. And I hope everyone types their Y for yes because I think he's done everything his entire power to make him earn the respect that he should get. I mean, he's had an amazing draft class last year. He's hopefully going to have an amazing draft class this year. People are starting to laugh at me, and I don't blame y'all, because I'll be honest, I'm feeling it right now. That one's up to like 3 Chucky heads now. So, if you guys want to watch our NFL draft coverage tomorrow, we're going to be live on our main chat sports channel, okay? Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and There's about a 3 Chucky percent chance I'm going to be a little bit hungover for that show tomorrow. So if you want to see me just hurting a little bit, go ahead and subscribe to Chat Sports on YouTube. It's youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. So today and yesterday, we were the #1 most watched draft coverage on the entire internet, and I am very, very proud to say that. And we will be live for all 7 rounds. So for tomorrow, we're going to be live for rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. So please, 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 go ahead and subscribe to our main Chat Sports channel. It is youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. If you guys are having some fun, I want you to like the video right now. We got 1.6 thousand views. Oh, man. 1.6 thousand likes. Drinks water. But we're going to get in now to a live. If you want any questions on the show, so Jonathan Champagne, appreciate the $5 super chat. So I basically been told we're going to stay live, okay? But I'm only going to stay live until the end of round 3, which is only for a few more picks here. So if you guys want me to drink a little bit more, you know what you got to do. You got to get to 2,000 likes. As soon as this video gets to 2,000 likes, anything is possible. So if you don't know somebody that's already liked it, and Dylan says anything is possible, LeBron James. Again, this is my full-time job, and I know a lot of y'all understand that. I've been told I'm not allowed to drink until we get to 2,000. So if we get some more super chats, maybe we can break the rules a little bit, but I'll see if we get some more super chats. But until then, if you guys do want to put a super chat in, I'll give a shout out to your Twitter handle, Instagram handle, anything you're trying to promote. I'm all about pushing it. Let's go to Dirty 30 Productions. What up, brother? Yes. You're not the only player or only person that has told me that the Raiders should go out and get Tanner Muse. I think when you look at what he can bring to the team, he's going to bring leadership. He's going to fit what we do on defense, but he also is going to be a major, major key player in special teams. So yes, I agree with you in terms of I do like this move. However, I do think it was a little bit of a reach at pick 30. From Jonathan Champagne, if we can get that super chat, Dylan. How do we get Max to wear the Ted Hendricks mask on the sidelines like he did? I love me some Ted Hendricks, but I am also a believer, like, if a player has a certain gig, I don't want Max Crosby to be Ted Hendricks. I don't want anything like that to happen. I want Max Crosby to be Max Crosby. And if he wants to come up with his own thing, like, hey, I'm all about it. I've talked to Max multiple times. He wants to be a Raider for life, and he loves being a Raider. Max, if you're watching the show right now, I know you can come up with something. I know you're a clever dude. So, Jonathan, appreciate the super chat. But, Jonathan, my man, you know what I'm going to say. Get a picture. Okay, continue to get some questions flowing in on here. We got close to 2,000 people watching us right now. I think we're going to do this until the end of round 3. So if you guys want me to do anything, the floodgates are about to get opened here. So Jake, what up, brother? Everybody and their mother like this vid. So Jake's one of my dudes from my hometown, or kind of near my hometown. So I'm from the 570. I don't know where y'all are from. We don't have a weigh-in for it, and I'm okay with that. But I want you to do this, okay? While we get the super chat up on screen from Better with Jeter, Max Crosby the GOAT. It's a little early to call him the GOAT. I do want you to put your area codes, though, in the comments, because if there's one thing I've learned, Raider Nation spreads far. I mean, I've met people in Germany. I've met people from Ireland, East Coast, New York, Massachusetts, obviously in California. But if you're watching right now, I want you to throw in your area code and tell me where you guys are watching from. So I see 909 from Pablo Reyes, a 510 from Oblivia Sada, and then 831 from Big Worm. Why do they call you Big Worm? So we do have one more giveaway. One more giveaway, and it is a bandana from Black Sunday. So if you guys want to win this giveaway, I want you to type Black Sunday right now in the comments section. So we have one more giveaway on today's show. Maybe we'll have some more giveaways tomorrow. Black Sunday, if you're watching, hit me up. Maybe we can do some more giveaways tomorrow. So if you want a chance to win this bandana, okay? If you want a chance to win this bandana, go ahead, give me a follow on Instagram right now, at MitchellRens365. Basically what's going to happen is in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to go on IG. I'm going to refresh my phone. And once I refresh my phone, whoever's at the very, very top of my most recent follows, you're going to win the bandana. That's how it's going to work. It's going to be easy. It's going to be simple for me. Because I'll be honest, I might not remember a lot of this tomorrow. So go ahead, give me a follow on IG. It's at MitchellWren365. And if you guys want this bandana, if you want this t-shirt I have on, go to Black Sunday. Okay, they're on Instagram as well. But when you go there, use DRAFT20 as your promo code. You're going to be able to save 20%, okay? So I'm going to refresh. I am going to give some shout-outs here. So I see some people in the comments who just gave me a follow. I see Out the House, Marino, Uvlienso, Queen B014. I see Impresario, Mowan. Okay, so I'm going to refresh one more time, okay? The winner of the bandana is, screenshot taken, Anthony_Jeter. So, Anthony, you're the winner. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe not. Appreciate y'all who just gave me a follow. You're the winner of the bandana. Hit me up on IG at MitchellReds365. If you don't claim your prize within 24 hours, I'm just going to give it away on IG. So hopefully you claim it. Black Sunday, they have a lot of awesome gear there. Go ahead, support our sponsors. And Dylan, that's what we're going to do, okay? I've been told I have 3 more minutes of live time. All super chats are going to be honored here. So if you guys want me to do the roulette wheel, $20 beer chugs, and then $20 to spin the roulette wheel. We're going to keep it simple. $20 beer chugs. I'm making this offer. It is $20 beer chugs, $20 roulette wheels, okay? That's the offer. You have 3 minutes. So we're going to do 3 more minutes of Q&A, and then I'm going to wrap this show up, and I'm going to get some food, okay? I think that's what everyone needs here. So if you guys have a question, use hashtag Raiders. If you guys want me to do anything, $20 super chat. That's what I'm taking here. Jack says 100 Chucky heads. We the best. That's 100%. Totally can't wait. What did I say? I said Jack? Shit. Jake. I'm running out of drinks, so. Okay. Next time I visit home in the 570, I'll hit you up. Bro, we all love Drunk Mitch. There's no hate. If you don't like Drunk Mitch, what are you doing here, FAB? I thought she was 18 season. Damn. That's a great picture of Tom. I appreciate that. I like to just have fun. I mean, that's who I am. And I think all Raider Nation likes to have fun too. So I appreciate you. Okay, we got another $20 in there. Dill, can you go get me a Corona? Impossible question. Okay. Best all-time wide receiver, Tim Brown or Cliff Branch? Give me a Smirnoff. Damn, that's a tough question. I'm going to go with this route, okay? I love Cliff Branch. I think he's a very, very talented player, obviously, and he did a lot for the Raiders. But I'm going to go with Tim Brown. I know Tim Brown lives here close to Dallas, Texas, but when I think about a player who really, really helped us and impacted our team, I'm going to go with Tim Brown. And when I watch, oh my God, I was going to say, if I can't open a Smirnoff, I'm going to go kill myself. I'm going to go with Tim Brown. I think the way he was able to help our team, how we were able to win Super Bowls, just his dynamic ability and just the speed alone was just incredible. I love Cliff Branch. I don't know if we've had a player as fast as Cliff Branch in a long time, but when I watch film and it's something I try to do more of, I'm going to go with Brown. So how about this? Type TB for Tim Brown or type CB for Cliff Branch. So let me know, okay? Okay, so you guys have 60 seconds. I appreciate the super chat. So 60 seconds left to get your super chats in or your questions. So I see Misty Williamson says TB. Cassie Machado says TB. I mean, I don't like to rip on Cliff Branch. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just think Tim Brown is the more... He was incredible. I think it's hard to argue, right? So let's roll through here. Round 3 a little bit. So I got Jacob Phillips, 97 overall, to the Cleveland Browns. Malik Harrison went 98, and I was really hoping he was going to end up falling to the Raiders. I had Matt Pert, Tanner Muse at 100, Dalton Kneep to the Patriots. And then you got Alex Highsmith, Davin Taylor, and Terrell Burgess. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Adam Troutman and then Tyree Phillips. That is round 3. So round 3 is in the books. I hope you all join us tomorrow for our 2020 NFL draft coverage here at Chat Sports. And I just want you all to know that I love you all from the bottom of my heart. We had a lot of fun tonight, and I'm getting ready to wrap up the show. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm saying goodbye. I promise y'all I'm not driving tonight, and I want you all to know that I had a great time. And if you all see me in Vegas, I promise y'all first round is on me. Go ahead and subscribe to youtube.com/Raiders Report. Raider Nation, I love you, and I'm heading out.